Hey guys, my name's Caleb. Welcome back. Today, we're going to be messing around in the layout editor trying to find the perfect base for Town Hall Level 3. Alright, so I told you guys at the end of the last episode that we were going to be messing around in the layout editor, or that I was going to do it off screen, but I've decided, right, like almost immediately after closing out that last video, I've decided that you know what, I want to go into the layout editor, right, because we're doing this thing from start to finish, right, and I want to share as much knowledge as I have, right, so I want to just, you know, take everybody in at the same time, right, show everybody what's up, okay, so going into the layout editor, right, if you guys saw what I clicked, you've got the shop, you've got the gears, which is your settings, and then you've got your layout editor. Boom, right? So your layout editor, you're going to go in, Town Hall level 5 and 7, you get extra bases. Your war bases, right, you get extras at 5 and 7, and then once you hit level 7, you get 2 more layouts that you can purchase with gems. The first one being, I think, for an extra 1,500, and then like the next one being for like 2,000 gems or something like that, right? So, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go move right into the edit layout on the home village here, right? Because we have to be worried about the obstacles surrounding our base. So honestly, the easiest way, how I start off every time that I'm editing a base, is I just go remove all. I clear it out 100% just so that I have a clear view of what's available to me, right? Okay. So the most important building in any village is going to be the town hall, right? Protecting the town hall is really the #1 priority, okay? That automatically gives away a star. Okay, and it houses resources too. So your enemy should really value attacking your town hall, which means you should really value keeping it safe. Now, second thing that I think is really important is going to be actually the mortar. The mortar, especially early on when your bases are really small, it needs to be really centralized within the base, because this dead zone here, this dead zone here around the mortar, right? You see this inner circle. Everything inside that inner circle can't get hit by the mortar. It's just not within range. It has to be in the circle that you know, in between the two circles, right? That's its range. That's where it can target and hit troops. Okay, so we want that to be sort of more towards the center of the base, because if it's towards the outside, it's just going to be very easily targetable by giants or barbarians, and then you're going to be pretty out of luck once it's destroyed, because it is a really strong defense against a lot of these smaller horde armies, like your mass barbarians, mass archers, and mass goblins, you know, things like that, right? So the one downside to a mortar is that it can't attack air troops. So I think I want to go ahead and put an archer tower really close by my my mortar, and then I think from there I'd like to put down my clan castle as well. All right, now let's go ahead and let's just kind of see what our wall situation looks like, right? We can protect all of these fairly easily by using up a majority of our walls. And like I said, unfortunately, it is a majority of the walls. So what we can do next then is let's put a okay, those guys are level 5. So let's put this guy right here, this guy right here, and then this guy right here. So let's see, how can we're not going to be able, unfortunately, to protect all of these storages, because oh yeah, 1 2 3, because we just don't have enough walls, right? But right now, because farming for our resources is so easy, I think I'm much more concerned about getting, let's see, let's do that right there, let's put that one right there, and then we've got these two that are up here. Maybe if I put one of those right there, and then one of those right like there, maybe, or we bring it right think we bring it down that way, yeah, and then that way. Okay, cool, yeah. So I'm gonna put that one right there, and then this one should be going. Oh no, let me bring it. I need to bring it down one right there. Boom. Okay, cool. So, that's gonna look pretty nice now, right? Oh wait, actually no, I did need that one. That one. All right. Okay. Sounds good. Let's see. Now, what can we do from here? I want to go ahead and I want to make sure that my storages kind of have some protection. So I want to go ahead and I want to put a cannon so that we can protect each one of those. Okay. Now, another thing that I want to do is I'd like to put a bomb in front of each one of my cannons just to make sure that any sort of attack or any sort of troop that goes to attack that cannon definitely takes a bit of extra damage. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my I'm gonna put a collector. I'm gonna put like an elixir collector next to a gold storage, and then a gold mine next to an elixir storage, just so that the opponent can't get. Let me see. Actually, can I do like this? I think it would actually make more sense if I like protected the cannon almost. And then I can do, yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Is I think I prefer to protect my cannons that are right here right now. Like upon thinking about it, I feel like it makes sense that I would want to protect the cannon because the cannon is going to protect the storages. Let me see. I think, no, I don't know. I don't want to do that one right there. Let's go ahead. Let's drop a barracks right here and then a barracks right here. Okay, now, let's see. How exactly do I want to do the rest of this moving forward? This guy, I'm gonna put a bomb here, and then I'm gonna put a bomb here. So one bomb on the bottom of each side. West needs reinforcements. Not concerned about that right now. Okay, so let me see. We have okay. Let's put you right here, maybe? You right here, perhaps? We're not really concerned about protecting the, I'm not sure, we'll put you right here. We're not super concerned about protecting the, army camps, so it's kind of fine. It's fine if they're just, you know, out on the outside doing whatever. I'm gonna put you, right here. And then I'm going to put you and you right here. Okay. And then I think if we do maybe a gold mine right here. And then, no, I think I'd actually prefer to put the gold mine here. I'm going to move these guys down here actually, because what I want to do is I want to make sure that my gold mine and my elixir storage are my gold mine and my elixir collector are protected. So I want to put them within range of the cannon, right? Is what I'd prefer to do. And then I think with this guy right here, with this laboratory, and then this this builder hut, I think I'm just going to put these guys kind of like right here is what I'm going to do. Yeah. Okay, that looks fine enough to me. This isn't the prettiest base, and it's really hard to get something that's nice and, you know, super symmetrical and, you know, where everything is as protected as you want it to be. It's really hard to get that at a lower town hall level. For now, I think this is really the best that I'm going to be able to do. We save the changes, we go into active village, and then boom, there it is. We see our village, everything's been moved, so all of our troops got to move as well. And we're looking pretty good right here. Guys, I was making the outro for this video, and I realized, I was like, man, I barely even showed them everything that they can do in the layout editor, right? So if we just go down, you have erase off and on. And so what that does is when you click a building, it'll immediately pull it off, right? Whereas if you normally click a building, it selects it and allows you to move it around, right? But if you have the erase on, it'll just erase, it'll clear buildings off of the board for you. The remove all, you guys saw me do that when we initially when it came into the video. That just takes everything off the board, puts it down on the bottom, and lets you just start fresh, clean slate on your base. All right. If we go into the move all, this is actually kind of cool. It'll allow you to move every single building, right? And you can see right? Which actually, like, if you can't move somewhere, it'll desensitize one of those arrows. It'll turn it gray. So you can move everything at the exact same time, right? You know, if you're like, oh man, I wanted my base to be in the exact center, but I kind of misplaced, you know, one of my, you know, rows of buildings a little too far to the left, and, you know, now I want to move it to the right. Well, lucky for us, boom, we just select move all and we can do that. You can click view walls. Right now, this becomes very, very useful at much higher town hall levels. I use this literally all the time. Anytime I upgrade a wall, right, because in your upgrade base you tend to have an area that's just straight walls, and that doesn't usually tend to correlate with where you want those walls on your actual base. So you click on view walls, you can see all your walls. It removes all of the buildings. You know, it's very easy to see the walls when they're like this, right? You got everything right there in front of you. No distractions with the buildings. And then you can just very quickly move around your walls to be wherever you want to, right? You can move one wall at a time and it'll swap out with another wall, as you can see what I'm doing right now. But if I were to try to select a row, and then let's just say I rotated that and I try to put it there, the whole row won't move, right? Easy way to also get out of selecting something is if I'm selected to it, you just tap anywhere else on the screen and it'll deselect the thing that you are selected to, right? So let's go ahead and get rid of view walls. Now, if you look very closely, you can see that I have a mine right here, right? Now, the next thing that we're going to click on is Scout View. Scout View turns off all of your traps. So that's your mines, your giant bombs, your seeking air mines, your air bombs, your Tesla towers. I think I might have just named, and your tornado trap, right? And your skeleton traps too. Did I miss anything? I think I might have named all of the traps. But it turns all of those off so that you could see, if I were looking at this base, right, and I were thinking as like, if I were an enemy to attack it, how would I approach this base, right? And so you can see, well, there's, you know, multiple storages on the side there that aren't actually enclosed within walls. So they're technically pretty easy to get to, right? So then you could think to yourself, well, if I were, you know, running goblins or barbarians or stuff, I'd probably, you know, run, you know, just mass, you know, army, you know, right there on the right side, deploy it all at once to go in. Well, boom. Now that I see that, right, I can, you know, throw my bomb down there, you know, and you know, that's probably a pretty decent plan. Let's see. The next thing is going to be the photo mode, which photo mode just gets rid of everything off to the sides. Right, and then we can just take a very nice screenshot, okay? Boom. We can take a nice screenshot, and then we can see, you know, how good it looks, right? And you can turn on any of the other modes as well, right? So we can do, boom, just like that. And that, you know, that can turn into a pretty interesting thumbnail, right? So, okay, well, I clicked on the last thing that I wanted to, but then, you know, you have save and cancel, right? So save... because I only have one base available to me, it's only ever gonna give me the option to save or cancel, right? So like, for instance, if I removed this, you see how it the save changed to finish later and now it's a gray button? I can't finish later because it's an active layout and it can't be finished later. And since I only have the one base available to me, I have to make sure that all of my buildings are put down, otherwise I can't save. And if I were to click cancel instead of save, it would exit me out, and then my active base would be whatever I had left it at, right? And then the next time that I went into that to edit that layout, it would not have been saved. So it would look like however it does now, you know. So because I have saved previously, it'll look like this. But if I hadn't saved, we would still be that hot mess that we had over here between all of these rocks and bushes and where the clan castle was originally at and everything. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you want to stay up to date with me and my content, please consider subscribing. If you want to watch me on Twitch, you can find me there. My name's Caleb731. Thanks again for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time. Peace.